Do it. Do it.
I'm not good at.
Go ahead.
I'm not,
you what? You were doing it 2 seconds ago. You can't do it now.
No, I can't do it now.
You can do it. Do it.
No, I'm camera shy.
Do the roar.
Oh, the roar? I can do your like. Okay, fine. No. My name is Mick, and this is what a horse sounds like.
Damn it.
What
Okay,
happened to
so
the horse?
And then John's line of like,
That's what
the
sound
what
like.
did you say, John? It was like the horse
quivered across.
Quivered. I was gonna say whimpered, but yeah, quivered. That's funnier.
That is what horses sound like, first and foremost. However, he was also a cool horse, which is why he sounded that way. So it's a little bit more of what a cool horse sounds like a cool whinny. You know, like he's like a horse you want to hang out with.
Or
He's a cool horse.
Sorry, I didn't even.
Oh, hi.
Hello, we're live. Yes.
Everybody. Now you know how genuine we are. But yeah.
This is me and Summer giving each other shit. This is what I miss about the podcast is just fucking with each other for like 15 minutes straight. Just be like,
yeah, if we're ever late, it's because we forgot to go live.
Sure. How do you? Oops. Thank you, Holden. Welcome. Hello, everyone. I guess I should, do my thing. Hello, everyone. I'm Mick Arcade. I'm your dungeon master for the evening, your fantasy father, your dungeon daddy, your tabletop, and these are my power bottoms for the evening. Sumner, who are you all about?
My name is Malice for tonight. And he's a psychopath. He steals eyeballs. And he is grimy and old and not sexual at all. And he's played by me, Sumner.
Who is very sexual.
And Sumner is... No.
It's incredibly sensual.
Right? No. John, who are you playing?
Hello, I'm John. I am playing Damien Apparat. I am not a warforged. I am playing an fallen ASMR artificer. I always want to say warforged artificer because like I always think of first.
Yeah.
Like whenever I think of that class, like he is
your
same.
GPS.
Yeah. So he is our GPS. I always forget. He's mounted to our dash. But yeah, that's who I'm playing. Should I turn it over to you, Mick, or a guest?
Well, we do have a guest this evening. AJ, welcome. Tell the good people who you are, a little bit about yourself, and who you'll be playing this evening. They did briefly meet him last week, as I did a terrible Boston accent.
It was wicked awesome, Mick. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm AJ. I am the resident masshole. I want all of you to please beg Mick not to choke me tomorrow because that's what we have on the docket.
Ooh,
I'm playing Gladys the... Oh boy. I'm playing Gladys the giant cockroach ranger. So make whatever assumptions you want about him. We'll get into it.
I think I may have misheard you. Did you say cockroach ranger?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
What was that something? What about that?
Right. The absurdity sometimes. I'm like, that's not. I mishear people all the time, and I'm like, did you say bubblegum motorcycle? And then they'd be like, no, I said whatever. And no, I did say that actually.
Yeah. So Ash and Kinsey aren't with us this evening, unfortunately. So let me take care of that real quick. So as you guys, you've met Gladys, you all they're bringing your war machine around, and Mischief and Illyria are climbing up, and as it bumps into part of the dock, Mischief and Illyria both go flying forward and smack their heads on the dashboard and immediately are rendered unconscious. And Illyria is like, Cronenberg! And Mischief says, gubernatorial.
Gubernatorial.
Because if you can't make a session, this is how you get dealt with.
Damien's going to roll off the back seat and onto the floor and suddenly wake up. Just, what?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were knocked out last time. God.
Where am I? Are we in the middle of the fucking ocean?
Your seatbelt again.
Hey,
We have told you time and time again, safety is first, even in Avernus.
I always wear my. I had my seatbelt on. I'm gonna like look over the front seat. Why is the driver's side seatbelt cut?
I think we both know the answer to that. We both looked at Mischief,
Who is unconscious on the ground?
who was unconscious by their own design.
And they have one of their kerchiefs, their handkerchiefs over their face, and they're
Did they fall on the dashboard?
They got themselves, I suppose. Sometimes when you play with fire, you get burned.
Should we like
No,
throw some foam over the top of that thing, or?
I
like, maybe-
quite like it.
I mean, I'm just worried. This is like Illyria's like third time. I don't. Wait, how long was I out?
We can throw her body out. I would not
leaks out of
mind.
her ear.
Wait, how long was I unconscious?
3
Yes.
months.
What?
He nods.
No one thought to wake me up in that entire time.
It was like
I
12 hours.
thought to once.
How'd you? Wait, I'm gonna like look at the dash and the camera on there, or the calendar, or the
You check the security cameras.
the clock on the down.
Blinding
Like,
first.
It's been a couple hours.
Yeah.
first, how long was I out?
You were unconscious for 12 hours. While unconscious, did you dream of killing Strahd? I would like to kill Strahd in my dreams if I slept.
I would, of course, I dreamt of killing Strahd. And I'm gonna look around at Malice and just stare at him and be like, "Dick."
I would love to kill Strahd with friend Damien.
Of course, we all would. Now I'm gonna turn around and be like, "All right," and oh my god, who the fuck is that? And just look at the giant cockroach man.
Oh, yes. This is a cockroach ranger.
He's gonna point
Sorry, I don't
at
think I
your.
heard you.
He's gonna point at your unconscious companions. Are you gonna eat that?
I don't think they're not for eating.
Not yet.
Not at all.
Not yet.
No, and no eyes for you.
You know me well.
For me? Or you talking to eyeballs over there?
My name is Malice.
If only one of them could have stayed conscious, I could handle. I couldn't. All right.
You seem
I understand.
distressed.
It's only the distress. So I'm going to. I'm going to walk around and like open the trunk, and I'm going to like throw Illyria and Mischief over my shoulders and be like, "All right, hold on." And I'm like, yes, Cronenberg. Oh, terrible. And I'm going to throw Illyria in, and then I'm just going to like throw Mischief on top of her and just like kind of close him in, be like, fucking foot stuck, and just kick.
Oh yeah, and Mischief is still holding Henry Folsom's severed leg.
Okay. Has that always been there? Good God. What happened while I was out? When did they get a leg?
Malice looks confused for a moment. I actually don't remember the leg.
This seems
Kind of
better.
just had it. No, isn't that Henry Folsom's leg? I believe it is Henry Folsom's leg.
Sure.
Yeah, they found Henry Folsom's leg attached
I'm gonna
to the.
leave this up to mystery and just
That is
close
wise.
the trunk with both of them in it.
We encountered a lake, and we crossed it with a group of pirates. Mischief had camaraderie, history with the captain. And the captain spent the majority of the trip grilling us, as it were, for merit.
Is that why War Machine now looks like a fucking duck?
Yes, about that. It was not a democratic process, nor did I have any input upon the duck machine.
Mischief?
Of course.
Okay.
As you guys are talking, the Tortle's assistant, who you guys first, met when you pulled into dock, comes walking up the goblin. Hello, my friends. We meet again. Just had a couple of things before you shoved off that I wanted to make sure we gave you so that you did not freeze to death on the sea.
Thank you.
It's been a while. Where should we begin? Man, just feels like forever. Anyway, so first and foremost, you're going to need some libations that will keep your bodies producing heat and keep heat inside and keep you warm so that you do not freeze due to the icy winds and waters that you'll traverse in your... Why are you in a giant duck? Why did we make a giant duck?
Stay focused.
Okay, whatever. Fine. And he sets 3 large crates filled with these silver cans of liquid and pulls one out and pops it. Here you go. Just down the hatch there. These will keep you warm.
Is this Dr. Pepper?
No. It is an alcohol-based liquid that will keep your heat in your body so you do not freeze to death.
Interesting.
Yes. To keep your war machine moving. This also serves an additional purpose. You drink your beverages, you crush up the can, and throw it into that receptacle, and he points to, this thing next to the engine. Yo, John could get it. No cap. Thank you, Banana Ram. Let's go.
John can get what? Sorry, John. I just wanted to
slide my DMs. Damn. This cake.
Okay,
let's go.
Can't wait for my wife to...
Yeah, no. I was waiting for that.
Something you want to tell me, John?
My wife agrees.
Anywho, so you drink the beverage, crush the can, throw it into that receptacle, and it will continue to power your vehicle so that your vehicle will also not freeze and lock up in the middle of the frozen water and take you to an icy death.
Much obliged. And what do you get in exchange for this? Surely you are not running a charity.
No, this is part of the work and part of the agreement for transporting that gentleman. And he points at Gladys. Yes, because if you die, then obviously he doesn't get to his destination.
Understood.
Why the fuck am I here? Cold wasn't part of the deal.
Well, that's the thing. We found you. You were passed out in the snow. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if you dug too deep or what. But you are dead, and somehow you ended up here in Stygia.
I know I'm dead, but I was supposed to be someplace warm and moist. This ain't it, kid.
Well, yeah. Don't worry. These fine eyeball man, pretty angel boy who likes cake will take you where you need to go.
Yes, and the first step to doing this is getting the duck out of here. This duck, exactly.
This duck, indeed. That was a good one.
This duck.
That's what you'll have to do. Consistently drink the beverage, crush the can, put it into the receptacle. Oh! Ha! Before I almost forgot. There is one other issue that you could potentially encounter on the treacherous waters here. But we also have something that will help with that, and that is that giant red button. Do not push the giant red button on your dash unless you absolutely need to, because it will unleash a large blast of sound that could potentially deafen you permanently, but it will scare off the attacking ice shark should it try and attack you.
Will, what are the odds of this shark attacking?
Extremely high. Hence us installing that into your...
So there's an extremely high chance we will have to press the become deaf button.
Well, no. You see, when you're moving in the water, it spreads. But if you did it now,
I see. We have to do it in the water.
Yeah, exactly. Because you
I
do
understand.
Yes, that's because it would disperse through the water.
Understood.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So don't press it.
Don't press the button. We probably could have made the button another, but it's I understand it's incredibly red and particularly shiny and alluring.
Would have been nice. You realize we have a kobold who would have pressed it by now if they weren't unconscious.
I am almost positive that kobold would have pressed it before I even said what it did.
I agree. We would all be deaf right now.
It's true. You would hear nothing that I'm telling you. You would not know that you need to drink the beverage, crush the can, place it in the receptacle to continue keeping your vehicle warm as well.
We should really be counting our blessings.
If you want me to eat the lizard, say the word.
I will not stop you, but my comrades would annoy me endlessly. So please refrain for now.
I'll wait till your back's turned and think about it.
All right. Well, we should probably be going.
Oh, be very careful. The more of those you drink, you will eventually get pretty drunk. But don't worry. On the sea, it's fine. It somehow works out. Pirates are drunk all the time, I hear.
I have never drank alcohol in my life.
You are in for a wild ride then, my friend.
Are you... Okay, so you're a virgin. You've never had alcohol. You've never... Are you like an evangelical serial killer? Like, what is going on here?
I have a complicated past, Damien.
This guy
do
parties.
not indulge in libations.
Your body is a temple, something eyeballs. Got it. Okay.
I do not indulge in distractions from my work. I've used alcohol to subdue victims many times.
That's problematic.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll get us to shove off then. So I'll drive your vehicle across the frozen lake to our other depot. And yeah, great.
And I'm going to turn to Gladys and be like, and why are you needing to get across?
It's fucking cold, guy.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right.
This wasn't what it was promised.
You promised something upon death?
You know, do you like puppy dogs?
No.
I mean, who doesn't?
Apparently Malice. So I want you to think about dog heaven for a second, okay? Do you think good squirrels go to dog heaven?
Probably not. No.
I was promised a bunch of people to eat down here in hell, and it's fucking cold. This is not what I was promised.
A contractual dispute.
All right. Okay. You know, normally when someone dies, they have a bill of sins that's sort of taped to them. Taped to them. Well, I don't know why I chose those words. It comes with them. It's indestructible, sort of like on their person. Like, do you happen to have yours?
Hello, my name is name tag.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I ate it. It was made out of a cellulose material that I found rather appetizing at the time. But suffice to say, if a guy likes to party and eat people and that's wrong, I don't want to be right.
I like this cockroach.
You know what? That's perfectly fair. I'm not going to argue that. And, like, well, shall we head out?
Oh yeah. Ready to shove off. And he throws back a can, crushes it on his head, tosses it into the receptacle, and whoo, the duck roars to life as he begins to across the water.
All right. Well, I suppose that.
Drink up back there. It's getting cold.
I suppose that we should do what the man says, and I'm gonna crack open one and just start drinking. I'm like, bananas?
It does taste like bananas.
Why? You know what? Don't even care. Is it the fucking Steamboat Willie song?
Good.
You notice that
Really good ear, John.
notice that the driver is whistling as he's like tapping his foot and just like.
Sorry. I'm really impressed. John immediately recognized that.
So, so we're all just kind of like chilling, like hanging out in the war machine, which is being piloted by someone else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's piloting it because he's familiar with the water, so that way you don't like crash into an iceberg or have your war machine get like crushed or something, because you heard there was a really cool like old war machine wreck under the water, and you were kind of affluent and had a little bit of money, and you were like, oh yeah, let's go down and look at that. But it was really poorly planned and thought out, and it just could have ended up in your death if you did that.
They're here. They're definitely here. They're
Sorry. Did that person
right.
that was thirsty for John leave? Are they still in the room? I mean, Carrie's here, so she's.
It's crazy how we never see those two at the same time.
Yeah, weird.
No.
Yeah.
No. Banana wears glasses.
that couldn't possibly be Carrie.
So, while we're traveling across, I'm gonna, sit in the back seat. I'm gonna kick my feet up on the front seat, crack open another one, start drinking, and look over at Bladis and be like, "So, were you a cockroach in life and just sort of ended up down here? Or is this some sort of like punishment or blessing? I don't know. What's your story?"
Well, my mom was a German roach. My dad was an American roach. And I'm a Germanic roach. What can I say?
I feel like that has more questions than answers, but sure. Were you a sentient talking roach in life?
Yeah, like I said, I like to party and eat people. My last memories before I woke up in this frigid fuckhole, I was eating somebody at a bar, and then I heard a clank, and I smelled something funny, and I got the wiggles, and that's all I remember.
The wiggles.
Interesting. Okay.
Do your eyeballs see the full color spectrum?
Don't answer that.
Why not?
Carrie?
I see the spectrum of colors like a shrimp on LSD.
Wow.
That hit a different spot of my brain than I expected.
You have procured more questions than answers. And I appreciate that. Either way, it's a pleasure to have you.
So who promised you what upon calming down here? I'm curious about that part. Like, who promised you?
Yeah.
Do you guys think this much all the time?
It's not often I've come across a talking cockroach that's 6 feet tall.
Call it an occasion.
I have questions. Is this insensitive? I don't know.
I don't care. Answer the question.
Listen, I'm a social insect, just like any other cockroach. Ask your questions. I just feel like I'm not answering them in a way that makes you happy.
I don't
Welcome
know
to the
that-
human world.
Is this like a giant insect AMA? Like, I don't know.
Is he like as big as us?
Yeah, he's the size of you. He's 6 feet tall.
Right. Were you this tall on the mortal plane?
Yeah, I come from a place called the Dark Sun. It's great. It's really hot. Not a lot of light. This place is really bright. And did I mention it's wicked fucking cold? Like he snaps off one of his antennas. You need a back scratcher?
I'm good.
Alice takes it.
Have you had any of the drinks yet?
Not yet, but he's going to because it's getting cold.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you don't, I need you to roll me a Constitution.
Yeah, Malice cracks open a cold one and glugs it through his mask. It starts to kind of drool through, but it seeps into the mask itself.
You notice it's incredibly pleasant and a very nice. It's a little light.
It's pleasant and a little light.
But it's not too filling. It's a great taste, less filling.
Not too filling. A great taste, though.
Hey, kid, you kind of missed your face hole with that.
My face hole expands beyond my mouth. Do not repeat that to anybody.
He's also not a kid. He's actually like very gross and old and sort of like withered under there. Have you ever seen like, I don't know, have you ever left like a Stretch Armstrong in the sun? Like, and it just sort of like does that thing. Like, it's kind of like what it's like under there. Just
All of his eyeballs look at you, and another eyeball pops out of his neck, and it's the eye of Vecna. In a very threatening manner.
What the
what do you want
fuck?
to? What were you planning to do with that, based upon our deal?
Just looking at you, and the eye of Vecna goes back in.
If a cockroach were the size of a human, it could run at speeds of over 100 miles per hour. Can you confirm that, AJ?
We've all heard the joke about how many cockroaches does it take to turn on a light bulb, right?
No.
I don't think I have.
You guys haven't seen A Bug's Life? Okay, how many cockroaches does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
Can't tell. As soon as the light turns on, they scatter.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Hey.
But no, they are fast. So I haven't done the weird math that was, but I'm sure it's kind of accurate.
Oh, cool. Well, anyway, you guys were
It's a real answer. I like that.
It's a good answer. That's always like, and I work in science too, and people will like present fun facts like that with me as well and be like, is this true? And I'm like, I study very one specific thing. Like, I don't.
It's like, of course. It's always on my mind. Oh, of course.
Follow-up question: are you actually Kafka post metamorphosis? Was Kafka from Boston? That's the next question.
I'm not entirely up to snuff on my Boston character lore. Pudge Fisk was, and we've all heard the expression, "I'll Carlton Fisk your fucking head with the Louisville fucking slugger," courtesy of Adam Sandler.
Yep.
It's a good one. Fantastic.
They lost that World Series. They did not win that World Series, but they've won since. So it doesn't, the curse of Bambino is broken. Friggin' Boston. Oh, that's right. Panda's
Kurt Schilling bled in his sock.
Panda's a New Englander, so he's not from Boston or from Massachusetts, but he's a New Englander. Oh yeah, Sumner does a good Adam Sandler.
What? If I do, it's not intentional. I'm not good at impressions.
Anyway.
I caught that.
Sorry.
Shut up! I don't know. I can't do it.
Shut up! Anyway.
Shut up! I can't do it.
Yeah. So you guys were you were drinking your beverages on your boat as it
And Malice looks out the window while holding his cold one.
Be like, look over at Blast, like, how long were you at that? Sorry, I'm just like grilling you. Like, how long were you at that dock waiting for transportation?
I don't really have a perception of time. I survived, so I don't think too long, and I haven't drank any of these delicious beverages until now.
Huh. Fair enough. I'm going to crush mine and toss it in the little receptacle.
As it tinks in, you hear.
I like it when it does that. Crack open another one.
The noise is quite satisfying.
Did the ship just moan?
No, that was our horse.
That's what horses sound like.
That's Jericho.
That's what they sound like. Oh, wait, the pig is on. I forgot. So the pig isn't unconscious. Oh, wait. Yeah, so John, there's a Mr. Oinkums is now Illyria's companion. And he's a pig that was a pirate. So he's in little pirate clothing. And he goes walking over and he grabs a beverage, cracks it, and drinks.
I forgot he was here.
Yeah, I did too until just now.
How big is Mr. Oinkums?
And that's a sentient person.
He's like the size of a piglet. He's very small. He's like 2 feet, 2.5 feet tall.
Look at the little guy, and I'm just gonna scoop him up and be like, "Whoa!" And I'm gonna like kind of like start feeding him from the little like can, like he's a baby. I'm like, "Oh, does it want its juice?" Oh,
He's got little pirate clothes on. He's got a little bandana. He used to be a person. He got turned into a pig by Circe, and Arshun couldn't figure out how to turn his crew back, so his crew is still stuck as pigs in hell.
oh, you're a companion with deep lore. Oh, just gonna scoop him up, be like, "Well, whatever happened last time, it was immediately worth it just because of this." Oh,
yeah,
Mr. Oinkums, I would die for you.
Tell Ash you stole her pig.
If you build a bond with it, it's going to be harder to eat it later.
I was going to say the same thing.
We will not be eating Mr. Oinkums.
I like
Also,
this eyeball guy. He gets it.
And I think you get it, Mr. Roach.
Hey, what's going to happen when Illyria wakes up and finds out you ate Mr. Oinkums? Illyria with the hand of Vecna.
I will disintegrate her.
Will you?
I might.
But will
There's
you?
a 1 in 20
Could
chance
you?
exactly that it will destroy myself.
If you take her eyes out before she wakes up, she won't be able to see anything.
I don't like this conversation.
This man.
I don't like where this conversation is going. Mr. Driver, how close are we?
We still got a ways to go. Sorry. I'm trying to get this thing to go as fast. Here, throw more cans in the receptacle. That'll make us go faster.
I'm just going to chug, smash, and throw and crack another.
Yeah. Roll me a D20, you three. Let's see how you're feeling.
I guess I should get dice.
After a few beers.
All right.
Every week.
Constitution saving throw or Constitution just normal check?
Just a normal check. Yeah. This isn't a saving throw. This is just a check to see how you're feeling. Yes, I can have Mr. Oinkums relay an important message to Damien.
15. No. 12.
You're feeling a little good. You're feeling a little loosey goosey.
I'm feeling vocal about how much I like.
Yeah,
Gladys.
you're like, you're at that point. Yeah, this guy. Let me tell you about
I'm
this
one
guy.
of those drunks.
Yeah,
that's
you're
just, like overly enthusiastic.
Yeah, you're super happy. You're feeling good. AJ, what did you get?
I got an 8.
Okay, you're oh boy, you're feeling good, but you're you notice that like when you get up to go get a beverage, you're a little thank you, Fatal. You're a little stumbly.
Oh, this is way better than Ma used to make.
John, what about you?
19.
You're feeling great. You're good. Like you remember that scene in Lord of the Rings when Gimli and Legolas had their drinking contest, and Legolas was like, "Wait, I think I feel something. My hand has a tingle." That's where you're at. Like you just have like a slight tingle in your hand.
Like, yeah, I remember my first can of boat fuel and just start drinking.
Malice's first beer was an Andy Gator. Actually, if anybody wants, they can roll a perception check to investigate the can.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, you got it.
Perception. It's an 18.
You notice so you have a few different crates, but you notice scrawled on one of them. It's a name that's not familiar to you, but you can make out Samuel Adams carved into the side of the can. And there's another one, the more sweeter one, says Mickey's.
Truly are in hell.
That's if I just wanted to make them Samuel Adams and Mickey's.
Huh. Well, you could certainly do worse. You ever had beer 30?
Craft beer liver blaster 5,000.
Let's see. Well, I'm gonna be like, well, I wonder if we're moving any faster, and I'm gonna crush and toss it into the thing again.
You notice there's a little bit more of a yeah. The more you drink and the more you fill it up. Oh, by the way, don't throw them in there full and don't pour it out because we could probably die.
What?
You notice that he's got a little helmet with 2 beverages attached to it, and he's drinking them.
He was number 1.
I'm like, should you be doing that while you're driving us?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. I do this all the time. It's not a big deal. Just relax. You're not a cop.
I trust him. Malice is drunk.
He probably drives better drunk. That's what my dad used to say.
I think drunk drivers should stop hitting things and making it look bad for the rest of us.
This is the first time you've ever drank.
You're so right. I like this guy.
He says it to Mr. Oinkums. Mr. Oinkums, oink, oink, oink.
I will not steal your eyes, little one.
Mr. Winkums, are you done with that? Thank you. I'm just
I
gonna
might take his eyes.
have another. Like, drink up. It's how you're going to grow. Like,
I'm probably going to take his eyes. Yeah.
He hides behind Damien.
Where did Mr. Oinkums go? Oinky, oinky.
Why is drunk Malice even worse? He's even creepier. Because
it's true.
So
like,
nice. But he's not.
Like when the facade fit the persona that you had when you're sober, but like now that you're drunk, like you're just like a man covered in eyeballs and like oozing.
Where did these eyeballs come from? How are they stored?
How did you nice fellas end up down here?
Oh. Well, I was killed by a divination wizard seeking vengeance for fallen comrades. I was taking eyes, collecting truths, but nobody saw my own. So he brought me to my demise, but soon I shall return to the mortal plane and resume my holy work.
Guy sounds like a dick. I would like to make a perception check for Mr. Oinkums.
Yeah, look. Go ahead. Roll for Mr. Oinkums.
Friend wants me to find him. Oh, that's a 5.
You're having, you can't, with the boat moving and Malice's eyes are moving all over the place. So you can't find Mr. Oinkums. You don't see him. He is hidden well.
There's only one explanation. The pig is magic.
Of course. He looks to First's head instead, which has no eyeballs.
It does not.
I'm going to find yours instead. And he takes out the spoon that he got 2 episodes ago.
What noise did we land on that the spoon makes? Did we make?
Oh no! I don't think
every time it makes like Ariel noise when she has like she's just like.
Oh, it was definitely not Ariel noise.
No, I can't remember what it was.
Wasn't it something else? I think it was
that's right. It
Deeply sexual.
I thought it was sexual. Yeah. Always. What an absurd scene that we have going on.
I just thought of that too. I was like, "What is this game anymore?
What is happening right now?"
Where you guys are drinking on the boat. Halo soundtrack. Oh yeah, that's the noise that it makes. It makes the Halo sound. Oh, I wasn't doing. Wait, is Ariel doing the Halo music when she's like doing her or did it get cross-wired in my brain?
I think that maybe Halo is doing the Ariel music based upon like time.
Okay. But
like,
I've just every time he pulls out the spoon, it just starts.
Is it the one specifically that they're doing in the bathroom?
Can you stop being so goddamn accurate with everything? Yes, it is. Of course.
This episode, Mystic Bacon. It's true. Mr. Oinkums peeks out from behind Damien and looks at
I'm just gonna like
knowledge.
Shove him back there and keep scratching behind his ears and be like, "Yes, the pig is magic and has definitely disappeared." It's amazing how when you get drunk, object permanence just fucking goes out the window. I don't.
Sumner, Malice picks up one of the cans. It has Guinness scrawled on the side of it.
Oh, it's so much worse.
What do you have? What is it? Oh God, it's a monster.
I'm not proud of it. Okay. That's why I'm hiding the fucking.
It was
logo.
okay. The noise wasn't supposed to be sexual. It was supposed to be dramatic. Okay, so
my drywall, it's beyond repair.
Your name Chad now?
Yeah.
So just like sure.
It's Chase.
Anyway,
Justin.
So you were explaining how you ended up down here, Damien.
Well, technically not dead. Got cast down here.
Stolen valor.
You could call it that. I was up on the surface. I was disseminating knowledge to humans back when they were just crawling out of the mud. I helped them build civilizations. I was actually quite enjoyed my job. I got to watch people progress from, wandering in the wilderness to building cities, civilizations. And eventually they took my knowledge, used it to build weapons, and they turned on each other, and they started blowing each other to pieces. And you can imagine who got the blame for that. And I take a long sip and just look out the window and be like, so I spent a long time imprisoned in a crystal, fully aware of time passing, but unable to move, and just contemplated my defense. And when they finally took me out, I received no trial. I was told, it's your fault, and I was cast down here, stripped of my power, and left to rot in hell. So, I made myself a weapons dealer, made a name for myself, used my knowledge to help the demons blow each other apart. Now, when I accidentally got too good at my job, and one army had decimated another, I got the eye of a few of the lords of hell and got thrown in prison. And now I'm trying to earn my passage back.
Would you know anything about a can that makes a weird noise and smells funny and gives you the wiggles?
The wiggles.
Nope.
Can you describe the wiggles?
You ever have like a muscle cramp?
Yes.
Your whole body cramps up and you just kind of do one of those.
A can.
It was
Like
made out of metal.
A metal can that gives you the wiggles.
Damon,
Did this can crush you
what
by
he's
chance?
describing sounds very familiar to you.
Can't say I've ever invented anything like that, nor would I ever want to invent anything like that. Nope.
Was it how? Oh, can I tell that Damien knows?
Give me a perception check with advantage because you've been around him a lot and all the eyes.
I mean, my perception is pretty good, so
Okay,
not to
You are
brag.
you are drunk.
Can I counter that with a deception check?
You can definitely try, yeah, with disadvantage because you've been drinking.
13.
Dirty 20.
Fucking.
He is just like, nope.
I have also never heard of anything like that.
I mean, who would? You know? Who would have ever invented a, nerve agent that sprays from a can after you pop the top, rotated exactly 30 degrees and into the combination?
That sounds like something you know about.
I mean,
But-
it's common sense. If
but
you
would
were
tell
going
us.
to build something like that, that is
Right.
how you would build it.
Oh, I see.
I mean, you just...
See, Damien's a really smart guy. He invents a lot of things, mainly for killing. So he knows exactly the kind of thing you're talking about and why it would be made, how it would be made and used, but he does not know what you're talking about, clearly.
It
Thank
smelled
you
like
for
flowers.
explaining the situation exactly as it occurred, Malice. I really appreciate that.
When he says it smells like flowers, this is 1,000% something you made. Like a second he says it, it's like in your head. You're like, oh yeah, I did do that. Yeah.
Oh my fuck. Okay.
Chrysanthemums, to be exact. I'm dropping pest control knowledge on all of you because that's what most pesticides are made out of, chrysanthemum flowers. You learned
Chrysanthemums.
something today.
Really? Oh,
Wow.
interesting. I wonder why chrysanthemums.
I don't know. They're not good for roach people. That's all I know. It seemed like a real specific thing to do in the bar I was in.
Huh.
Like it
That's-
wasn't an accident.
Seems kind of like maybe you wouldn't use that around a place with people drinking and lots of open containers, but
Yeah.
obviously, like whoever was using it was very irresponsible. I would like you should be mad at them.
Have you ever made a weapon, Damien, that was intended to create the wiggles or induce wiggles?
Are we almost there?
Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. We're 6 feet from the edge. And I
6
know you're
feet.
thinking maybe 6 feet's not so far down, but hold
No.
on.
Not at all.
And it gets incredibly choppy as he yells this to you. Hold on now. Wait,
Are we
hold
almost
on
to
to
the
me.
coast?
Someone I'm starting to slip. And he's starting to slip. Hold me now.
Malice
Like,
does
oh,
not
shit.
hold him down.
Gonna grab him too.
Oh, sorry. Whew. 6 feet. Whew. It's so far down. You know what I mean? Well, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Okay. And he goes back to driving. Here. Toss me another one of those drinks.
Yeah, sure. You
Thanks,
two
brother.
keep talking. I'm busy.
Is Scott Stapp driving this fucking boat?
Have you not realized that you're crushing beers with the boys, listening to Creed while you travel along on your fucking boat?
Home and now.
When he first walked up, it was all Creed lyrics. Hello, my friend, we meet again. It's been a while. Where should we begin? It feels like forever.
I never would have picked up on that.
Yeah, I made it really subtle. And the fact that because you're all boys, it's just the boys, and you're crushing beers, listening to Creed on the water. I'm sorry, it was a really stupid joke, but when I realized we only had the boys tonight, I was like, oh fuck, I have to take advantage of this.
Boy, howdy.
I'm not proud of what I've done. But here we are. Oh, this truly is hell. There you go. See?
Right now, I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking.
Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, he's singing as you guys are driving now, and you guys are all just like. I mean, technically, like Illyria is probably pregnant because she's, you're crushing beers, you're listening to Creed full blast. Any woman within like 30 yards is probably pregnant at this point.
Interesting. Just gonna
D&D session writing tip number 69. Nice. Script an entire episode based on obscure references to song lyrics. No, it's because it was the
Welcome
boys.
To Playotic.
It was just the boys, and that's what the boys do is crush beers and listen to Creed. It's not a song meme or it's not a song reference. It's a stupid meme. That's what it is. Because this is also the summer of 1999, apparently. So
I'm more of a Nickelback kind of guy.
no.
I'm not proud of what I've done.
I take eyeballs, not ears. I know what good music is.
In Nickelback defense.
Yeah, I didn't expect that one.
Yeah, Malice is a notorious Nickelback sympathizer.
Yes.
I know you used to kill people and take their eyeballs, but this is the worst thing you've ever done.
I understand. One of my self-creeds is that I do not get close with anybody. You and I were too chummy. I needed to throw in something. Where if your friendship was worth 5 cents and I gave you a dime, you would have to give me a nickel back.
Hey, wait. Can you guys look at this photograph? Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
What photograph?
What the hell's on Joey's head? Look at that. And he points to a goblin with like a weird hat on.
Can you help me make the boat go faster, please?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is where I grew up.
I'm going to press the button.
What happens if I kill myself in hell?
I've considered this many times.
I feel like this is one of those times.
All right, here we go.
On that note, let's go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back momentarily with more 90s alternative rock references in hell.
No. If we're going to go through hell, you got to go through hell with us. Welcome. is
amazing.
Yeah, we should definitely bring that up.
I just want to point out, well, we're back. But thank you, Art. 60 months. Art has subscribed for
60 months.
60 months.
I think even I have accidentally not resubbed a couple times, and I don't have
definitely haven't resubbed because most of the time I don't even need to have my account because I'm running the game. So I see the chat. Like I don't even have my own actual account on right now. So
Art's an OG.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you.
Art's in motion, man. Thank you
shiny butts.
So much.
Those are impressive.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cheaped up on a Tuesday.
Yeah, on a Tuesday. So we're back. It's you got your crushing beers on the boat with the boys listening to some Creed. Like that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. This is D&D. This is what we do, apparently.
This is how we roll.
Fun. I like it.
I'm
on a boat, yacht rocking it.
Just
rocking out with your yacht out.
So I did okay. This is a little.
Thank you,
I didn't
deserve that, but thank you.
I legitimately thought before I came up with like, oh, I'm just going to give them crates of beers. Initially, it was going to be he was going to make you margaritas, and you were going to have like Hawaiian shirts, and it was going to be like a Jimmy Buffett joke. But I thought crushing beers to Creed was funnier. So I'm reminded of an old quote. There's absolutely a wrong way to play D&D, and we've shown you that here tonight. There it is. This is. I think it's no. So okay, hold on. I think I'm showing you there is definitely a wrong way to be a dungeon master because I think they've crushed it. This is all character exposition and stories and all that good stuff. This is me, who was like, oh, that'll be funny. Let's build a whole session around that.
It is funny.
It's great.
Thank you. Anyway,
wunderbar.
I'm curious if anybody else will pick up on the other. I mentioned it, but I don't know. Nobody else has picked up on the other giant like reference that this is so far.
Does it relate to the shark and the button?
It's more the button was going to Blair Creed.
I knew that.
Yeah, that's what it was going to do. Had we not gotten to that point, it was going to Blair Creed. But you're right. You're close on the shark and the fact that you're a boat and there's a New Englander here.
I mean, is it Jaws?
It's fucking
a
Jaws.
New Englander. Is it a sports reference?
It's 1000% Jaws. Bladus is essentially the Quint in this equation.
Oh, funny.
That shark's been living off the coast of the Cape for the past 15 years, kid.
Shark! You hear the goblin call, and off, maybe 20 yards off the ship, you see this massive fin break the water and come around.
Oh.
How big is the fin? Like, how alarmed do I need to be?
Give me a perception check. And then give me another D20. Let's see how drunk you are.
That's 23 on the perception check.
This is the largest fin that you have ever seen on a shark before. The fin itself is easily about 12 feet from like the water to the tip of the fin.
And that was a nat 20 on the other roll.
You are suddenly feeling very sober after seeing this giant fin.
I'm going to draw both pistols and be like, we are definitely going to need a bigger boat.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's coming around! And as the shark comes around, he boom, slams himself into the duck and...
Can I hit the button now?
It's not gonna do anything!
What?
It just plays poor music. It's an emergency if people aren't vibing on the journey. We hit the button after a few drinks. Maybe they feel better. Maybe they start connecting, but it doesn't actually do anything.
Why did you tell us that it warded away sharks?
Because it's a surprise if you're not bonding.
The surprise is that you're not safe when you need it the most.
I figured you're pretty, you know.
You
capable.
deserve to be in Avernus.
I tell a lot of lies. He holds up a bill of sins that says "I tell a lot of lies" on it.
That checks out. We didn't read that before we took your word.
That's
on us.
So
I still don't feel like this is on us. I don't.
Is the cure to male loneliness bad rock from the 90s?
A lot of people seem to think that.
You're just with your boys, and you're just vibing real well. Normally, we have to hit the button.
Are we running or are we killing the fucking fish?
Roll an initiative. That's what we're doing.
I think we're gonna do both.
You're gonna kill this. We're gonna kill the fish.
Gonna kill the fish.
Bruce rolled rather well.
Malice got a 19.
That's good.
Can we see the shark? Is this just a fin?
He what is the term? Breaches? He breaches the water a bit, and he is just this massive, just mouth of just teeth, and there's this big scar along the side of his head. He's got these large, dark black eyes, all dead and lifeless, like doll's eyes.
Okay.
I got an 8.
I got a 6.
Oh no. Okay.
I usually do better than this. It's cold.
It's cold, and you've been drinking.
Nice.
Okay, and 6. Okay, so it's Malice's turn, and the shark he's coming up to try and like come out of the water and give a chomp at you.
I'm going to use sending, just a level 2, 3rd level spell. I can send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature which I am familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes me as the sender, and knows it's me, and can answer in a manner like immediately.
Okay.
And a like manner immediately. The spell enables the creature with an intelligence score of at least 1 to understand the meaning of my message. So basically, I can communicate with a creature.
Okay.
Telepathically, just
and
because.
it can respond.
And it can respond immediately.
Okay.
Yes. I can send the message across any distance to even other planes of existence.
Wow. Okay.
So it's a powerful spell, which is 3rd level. So I immediately eyeballs begin to cycle around me as I kind of go into a meditative state. Creature of the deep, turn around or you will meet your demise. If you have demands, make them known.
You hear back in your head one word. Meat.
I'll say a vocal action to communicate. It does not wish to negotiate and wishes for meat. That's my full action. I don't think I can do anything else. So let me see real quick. Bonus action, Misty Step. Yeah, I got nothing. So that's my turn.
Okay. The shark, as it starts to come out of the water, you see a massive arm grab the side of the boat. Another arm. And it pulls itself onto the ship. And this thing is huge. It's maybe 25 foot tall. It is a bipedal shark. So it's a shark. It's got its tail, it's got arms, it's got legs, and it's got a lot of teeth, and it is looking real hungry. But to pull itself into the boat, that is its action and its movement. So its turn is also done.
So it's on the boat.
It's on the boat.
Okay.
Looking starving. And you see there's a few like broken spears coming out of his side and shoulder and things of that nature. He's a big one, and the goblin is hiding. There you go. He made that noise. That was a clutch noise there.
I'm here for you, buddy.
So it's Damien's turn then.
All right. Damien is absolutely, well, hold on. So it's like on the boat now.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's up. You can.
Okay. So I am going to cast Fairy Fire on this
Oh.
and give everyone advantage.
Nice.
So let's see. It has to make a dex saving throw.
All right. It gets that's a 10.
Does not beat a 17.
Hey.
Oh.
So I am going to do that, and I am going to use my bonus action to fire. Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Okay. So I'm going to take like a jar of like glowing dust and like throw it, and as it chomps down on the jar, I'm going to aim with my gun and be like, "Smile, you son of a," and I'm going to fire.
Nice. I was hoping you were going to say that.
Fuck it. You can roll in D&D Beyond for this. 2 damage.
Cool. All
I will
right.
not be rolling in D&D Beyond again for this.
It's just Jeff from the hit game Marvel Rivals. Don't
It's
worry.
And then Gev.
Yeah, my name is Jeff. I may have used bipedal. I may have used that incorrectly. Anyway, it's Bladis' turn now.
That was right.
Gladys is going to reach like inside of his weird like exoskeleton, and he pulls out like a giant handful of cockroaches, and he throws it at this monster, and that's going to be his hunter's mark.
As
And
the cockroach is just all over the shoe. God, that.
and he's going to look at Malice. Hey, eyeball guy, you still talking to the fish?
No. Why?
I was going to say, tell it I said fuck you, and he's going to throw a javelin.
Mouse tries. Fuck you.
The shark roars back at you.
Does a 22 hit for my javelin?
That hits.
Was that a
Okay.
nat 20?
No, it was a
Okay.
19 plus 3. And I'm going to do 3 damage.
Good lord. Okay.
Oh, wait, I forgot my extra d6 from Hunter's Mark. Fuck me.
yeah.
Oh. An extra 1 damage.
Oh, cool. Yeah, great. Damn. Okay, cool. That pulls us back around to Malice then.
All right. Malice is going to cast Dissonant Whispers to this guy. He's going to have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. He got another 10.
Another 10. So, okay. Let me go ahead. I'm just going to use.
It's a shark, not very wise.
Okay,
Yeah, he's
using
bipedal.
D&D Beyond.
Oh, yeah, Jeff.
Oh,
would
it's
be
taking a
quadrupedal.
long ass time to roll these dice. I do not have hardware acceleration enabled. Hold on. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, 12. Oh, my God. 18, 23, 25.
Oh, okay.
25 psychic damage.
That
And it is moved. I don't want to move it, though. So let me see here. And it's probably too big to move anyway.
It's huge.
Yeah. And
Like its size is huge.
Yeah, it takes 25 psychic damage, and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
It kind of as it holds its head and moves to the opposite end of the boat.
Okay. Okay, perfect. All right.
It's near the goblin pilot.
Perfect. So Malice just makes eye contact, which is a feat, and then just shoots a psionic beam basically from its head to its head, rupturing anything it can in its brain. and that's ending its turn.
Wait, what was the show of the shark dude that wore shorts?
Street Sharks?
Suicide Squad. Oh yes, Street Sharks.
Oh, King Shark.
Awesome. That's what. Oh shit! That's what it should have said when you were like, "What do you want?" And it should have been like, "Jawsome." It's like that doesn't answer any question. It's the shark's turn. Is he able to attack? Because
to
it doesn't
attack normal style, yes.
Okay.
On his turn, yeah.
Yeah, it is his turn, and he's going to
Yeah, it does not
attack.
stun him.
He's going to take a swipe at Blattus. Does a 13 hit? No. Okay, he is all over the place. So he swipes at you with his massive arm, which you notice there are. It appears to be he has crudely attached his own teeth to the end of his fingers, forming claws. And since he already moved, that is that. Oh, hold on 1 second before I end my turn. I have to step away for 2 seconds to get my baby some milk. So I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. I don't have one. Talk amongst yourself.
I understand. Let's come up with a topic, boys. Dun, 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 dun. I need to add that to my stream deck, actually.
So how
Does
are we
it-
taking out this fucking shark? How are we gonna fuck with Mick taking out this fucking shark?
Yeah, let's metagame. Why not? That's a good question. I mean, it's at this point, it's not in the water. Fighting sharks is always tough, or water creatures because they're in the water. But this shark was nice enough to come on our territory. So I'm thinking we just lob as much shit into it as we can.
Oh, by the way, I hit it with fairy fire. Everybody has advantage when rolling against it now.
Oh,
That's like one of the big. That's one of the big things about fairy fire.
yeah, it grants, and it's also good for like invisibility or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I love Fairy Fire. It's extremely useful, especially if you have a big team that's lobbing a lot of punches at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems. I don't think it's immune to anything. It doesn't seem resistant to anything in particular, besides maybe poison, because it's a water creature.
Anybody have anything electricity? I do.
I do not. I have a lot of psychic stuff.
Thematically, that'd just be cool.
That would be really cool. Yeah. Let's make some fresh fish fry. Yeah, all of my stuff is pretty much psychic. Psychic and necrotic. Very malice. And you're a ranger, so you're using your bow. Is that what I heard?
I threw a javelin, but I have a rapier. I'm about to use.
Oh, okay. So you're very, very melee.
I have animal friendship, but I'm not sure if I want to be this thing's friend.
We have a pig. We have Mr. Oinkums. He says he wants meat.
Hell no.
I'm just trying to help.
Hell no. I am not giving up Mr. Oinkums. I will die before I give up Mr. Oinkums.
Oh, that's great. Okay, we can throw Damien at the shark then. That's meat.
It's an idea.
Before Mr. Oinkums.
And it swallow me whole.
And it's small. If we want to change subject, sure. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we can. Sorry, that's not funny. Yeah, kill it from the inside. That'd be kind of cool. That's a classic move with a really big beast and have it destroy it from the inside, but always does damage to you because of stomach acid or whatever. Oh, goodness. I'm so sleepy. Which is not because I woke up at like 1 or 2 today. Not proud of that. But
What's everybody's strength score?
I don't want to talk about it. It's 8.
Yeah, I'm not much better. I'm 9.
12?
12. Want to give a shot lobbing me into the shark's like mouth into its stomach, or do you want to go and kill it from the inside? Give you some meat to snack on for your character?
How bug nerdy are you willing to have me be?
Very. Do it. Go.
Cockroaches are thigmophilic and they love being touched on all sides. That's the opposite of claustrophobic.
Huh.
Hell yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
How do you... Huh. What an interesting job you have.
That was a fun conversation to listen to the whole time.
Oh, you heard elephant.
Oh yeah, I heard everything. How do we kill this thing to fuck with Mick? I'm like, wait a second. It's like
Sorry.
no. Anyway, hi. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I have a sick little boy today, so I had to get him some medicine and some more food.
No.
He's a tummy bug today. Anyway.
Playotic baby.
Yeah. If anything happens to Mr. Oinkums, I'll kill everyone here and then myself. Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. Like Ash will kill everyone because she loves Mr. Oinkums as well.
Sorry, Dungeon Daddy.
It's okay. It's okay. My power bottom.
Christ.
Anyway, we're back. Okay. So the shark has done its turn. It's done its thing. It's swung and a miss. So it's Damien's turn now.
I'm gonna look over at Gladys and be like, "Cockroaches are thickmophilic, correct?"
Yeah, how the fuck did you know that?
I'm a very, very smart man, and I'm just gonna grab him and I'm gonna throw him into.
What's Gladys's reaction to being grabbed? Like how does
Does it do the cockroach thing where?
First he's like, "Oh, this guy has really soft hands," and then he's flying.
I do.
So as Gladys is yeeted, or pardon me, yoked. As he is yoked towards the shark, it immediately turns and catches him. So Gladys, it's your turn. You're in the shark.
Well, the fairy fire I probably can't see. I know mechanically I still have advantage, but we're all just going to pretend I have advantage because I'm inside this jammer, right?
You're inside the shark.
Gonna take a swing with my rapier.
And you, I was going to say you'd have advantage because you're inside, so go for it.
Okay. That is going to be another 23 to hit.
That hits.
And that is going to be 12 for the base damage. And then for my hunter's mark, another 3.
Okay. And that'll take us back to Malice as the shark kind of lurches around the boat and it...
I cast both my 3rd level spell slots. So I'm going to do looks like a Phantasmal Force. Is that what this is? I don't got time for that. We'll do Dissonant Whispers again. So Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Damn. Another 10. I've rolled 3 10s in a row. This is very strange.
4, 10, 14, 16 psychic damage.
Okay.
And that's my full turn.
Okay.
What's this thing's intelligence score?
1.
Just so never mind. You take.
All right. So let's see. He's gonna take a swipe at Malice, who keeps hitting him. And that is an 18. Or wait. Yeah, that is an 18 to hit. Technically, it's a 26, but
Malice?
Yeah, Malice.
Yeah, it hits.
Yeah. Okay, and then let's do some damage. Sorry, Malice.
You're fine, buddy.
I'm not gonna you say that now.
I'm
15 damage.
Oh,
Are we looking?
I'm almost bloodied. I'm good though.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's all. That's his turn because he's a shark. He's just a big fucking shark in the water.
All right. Well, is that end his turn?
That ends his turn. It brings us
Wait,
back.
actually, have we had a long rest since the last time we were in combat? I don't think we had a long
you guys
rest.
have. Yeah.
We have? Okay, then I'm definitely over-bloodied, yeah. Otherwise, I would have 2 HP. Yeah.
I am going to use my full attack this time with my guns. So I'm going to shoot him for my full, like, I'm going to use my 2 attacks and then my bonus action to do a 3rd attack. So 3 shots.
3 shots on the sharks.
22 to hit for the first.
Hits.
6 to hit for the second.
Wow.
Does not hit.
And 18 to
That
hit.
hits. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 2 hit, 1 misses. So
That's gonna be 9 damage and 4 damage.
okay. Perfect. So that brings us to Blattis again. As you feel a couple of bullets whiz by you as they shoot through the shark.
Blattis is hanging on to his uvula, the throat hangy ball thing, for dear life. And he's just gonna stab with his rapier again. It's actually kind of nice in here. That was a crit fail. Oh wait, I have advantage.
Yeah, as I'll say, you have advantage. But something bad was about to happen.
He's like, that was with advantage.
Oh no, God.
No.
The advantage was a 10.
That does not hit. So inexplicably, you miss, even though you're inside the shark.
That's my turn.
Yeah. Okay. So that brings us back to Malice.
Malice.
Who's
and
looking a little rough.
All right, that's gonna bring me to. I'm gonna just keep swinging with Dissonant Whispers. I'm doing quite a lot of damage with it. Hopefully, it's not immune or resistant to psychic damage.
It is
it
not.
looking rough?
He's looking a little rough, but he's also looking real pissed off.
I can live with that. Okay, Dissonant Whispers. Once again, Wisdom saving throw, buddy. I'm gonna start rolling damage. 5, 6, 11.
It's a 10. I'm gonna try and roll it differently next time because that's really weird.
14 psychic damage, and again uses its reaction to move as far away as possible. And I'll say I'm in the middle of the boat.
Okay, yeah, it moves to the opposite end towards where like your motor and the receptacle is.
Perfect.
Yeah. And that brings us back to the shark. He's really angry at Malice for trying to kill him, but he's also furthest away from Malice, so he's going to take a swing at Damien. And he rolls a 13.
It does not hit.
He misses then, and that's his turn because he's a shark, and he's just large, and that's it.
Big boy.
So, Damien, it's your turn.
I am going to glance back at Malice, like, get your ass back up here. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him. Let's see.
Okay.
Or
On me?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
No,
Thank you.
definitely not the shark. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, first 2 seconds, I was like, why is he healing the shark?
Maybe he's betraying us.
He's like, I've decided I choose
I am
shark.
one with the shark people.
Or 10 HP?
10? That's lovely. Thank you.
I'm
Okay.
one with the shark.
And then
Earned.
for
That's yes, that's your hand.
bonus action, I will cast Sanctuary on Blattis.
Very good. Now kiss. that's everybody's waiting for this moment where he heals Malice with his mouth.
What can I do from Sanctuary?
Ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature will have, with an attack or harmful spell, must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell. So,
Cool, so it just protects me. I can still stab him.
yeah.
Oh, word. Okay, we're going to proceed with the stabbing. That was an 11 for the first roll, but I have advantage. I know I'm awful. I don't have D&D Beyond like y'all.
11 doesn't do the thing. Actually, D&D Beyond is shit when it comes to rolling.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay,
none of
that was in that 20 with advantage. So
Okay, so that
Hell
hits.
yeah.
And our sort of ongoing rule is double your max damage.
double my max damage.
Mm-hmm.
Screw it.
So that's 24 plus my hunter's mark.
Nice.
Are we
yeah.
are we adding max damage from hunter's mark too?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
That's going to be 32 total damage.
Woo!
How much?
32.
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay.
Concerned what happens if this thing dies while I'm inside it.
It drops to one knee and blood is just exploding out of different spots as you just see this rapier just kind of just punching from the inside like it's punching through a garbage bag. It's still not dead, but not happy. Yep, so that brings us back to Malice. Oh boy.
Part of my last Dissonant Whispers. Wisdom saving throw. 4, 5.
I just don't want to roll another 10.
11.
Hey, a 13.
15.
No, 13.
Misses. No. I'm just saying I got 15 psychic damage total. It must use its reaction.
Well, how do you kill this thing? Because that was that was
finally. I've been kind of shooting from the hip and shooting into the dark into the shark's mind, not knowing what registers it. Where is that brainstem that I can strangle? And finally, I feel that psionic register, and it feels like electricity firing throughout its entire body as its brain just suddenly becomes Indian burned, and just kind of just gets wrenched in its own skull. You even inside its mouth, you feel its mouth clench and suddenly release as it dies.
And then it just collapses onto the deck of the ship. And Bladis can slowly creeps out of like one of the sides of the gills.
And immediately takes a bite.
It's delicious.
Almost all of my spell slots.
Yeah, it's delicious. Like, so it's kind of, it's obviously it's a little fishy, but it's sort of like, it's got like a steak texture, but like a really nice steak, like a nice medium steak. Not too fishy, not like overpowering. It's with all the psychic torture that it's had, it's actually given it a little bit of a spicy kind of taste, a little bit. All the neurospice is actually transferred into the meat, so yeah, it's just a little spicy, but very nice. Like not like
Psionic
heat for the
burn.
sake of heat, but
Yeah.
it's just a nice. It's just like a nice little like that's a good flavor. So yeah, that's what it tastes like.
I like that a lot. Neurospicy because it died through psionic damage.
Yes. It did most of the damage it took was psychic damage. So yeah, we're out of combat, but yeah,
Just like me. Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking delicious. Do you guys want to eat it like sushi, or you want me to make it the way Ma used to?
You know what? I think it's all yours.
It's all yours. You wanted to eat things, and this seems fitting.
Where'd the pig go?
Mr. Oinkums peeks from behind.
I am going to immediately run and scoop up Mr. Oinkums and like, he did nothing wrong.
I deserve a treat.
You ran away. Deserve nothing.
I killed that. Pointing to the giant ass shark.
I'm surprised you haven't taken its eyeballs yet.
Well, it's not. It doesn't fit the criteria.
Oh, because it's a shark. You're like, do not want.
I don't care.
You can have the shark's eyeballs. You can
I
have
don't
his. I'm
want
gonna point
the
a gun
shark's
at the guy piloting.
Ah,
Take his.
what? What do you mean?
Oh,
Take
okay.
my what?
Your hand. May I have it?
Well, you killed that big shark monster and saved us, so okay, yeah, sure. I trust you implicitly.
I wish to take his eyeballs. I wish to
What?
take his hand and pull him in quickly with my other hand, go into his eyes, and
Go right
pull them out aggressively
with your spoon.
with my bare hands.
Oh, okay. Roll a strength check. See if you, because you're a greasy, not strong boy. I don't think.
Yeah, I'm going aggressively because I was denied the pig.
Look away, Mr. Winkums.
A strength check, 7.
You grab his eyeball and give it a pull, but it doesn't come out. So he's just like, ah! And he rips his hand away from you. What the hell was that?
So rude. Goodness.
Thank you for piloting the ship.
You've got a really weird way of showing thanks. And he cracks another beer and walks back over to the chair.
He sits into the chair, but suddenly tendrils come out from the bottom of the chair. I cast Arms of Hadar.
Okay.
And I want to restrain him.
He's like, ah, what? Ah.
Are we eating that guy?
Bon appetit, monsieur.
How are we going to get to the other side of the ocean?
You actually see the shoreline.
Oh, well, carry on.
I go for his eyeballs with the spoon this time.
Play your...
As Arms of Hadar holds him down and holding his mouth closed.
Go ahead and play your spoon noise.
I don't know.
It's the halo.
Oh, I don't like that. Fucking. I'm going for it. Hold on.
Okay.
It was like anything to make me not have to make that noise ever again every time Malice claims an eyeball.
Mick, you also missed the opportunity for more Creed lyrics.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, there's a song by Creed called Bullets that starts with "They shoot me because they want it."
I've seen forces all around me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
My band that I used to have, we actually did a cover of My Own Prison. It was literally the worst thing ever. Because our guitar player was like super into like radio rock. So we did My Own Prison by Creed. We did... what the hell was that Three Doors Down song? Oh my god. And every time I'd sing with my shirt open and hold on, actually, it's funny. It's not funny. I just happened to see earlier today, I'll post it in the Avernus chat. In my memories popped up a picture of me at a show when I was 19 years old. So I'll put it in the Avernus thing on our Discord, which this is a reminder. If you're not and you want to come hang out in our Discord, you can, and you can see pictures of me from when I was in my rock band in high school. But I will share it on stream as well. God damn it, what was that Three Doors Down song? That's going to bug the ever-living shit out of me because I blocked it out of my brain for quite some time. We also did Cold, Stupid Girl by the band Cold. You guys remember Cold? There I am. Look at that hair. I could never grow my hair like that again because that is a young man's hair. Look at this skinny motherfucker.
Where'd you put Lifestyle?
Huh?
Where'd you put it?
It's on screen now on stream.
Oh, whoops. I'm looking in the Discord. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen this photo.
Yeah. That hair. John, contain yourself.
Save some ladies for the rest of us, why don't you?
Oh, man. Look at that guy. Look at him holding the microphone stand with his tight pants and his full pouty lips.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I hated every cover that we did because I didn't want to do any of them. because it was all, like I said, it was with the exception of cold, which I didn't mind. But yeah, god damn it, what was that? That was gonna bug the shit out of me. It's in this world there's only you now.
Oh yeah,
It's real and make believe. You love me, but you don't know who I am. That song. Fuck. What is that song? I can't remember.
it's like what?
The bassist of Three Doors Down got drunk on hard cider and ran somebody over.
Jesus. No,
That did happen.
Let Me Go. That was the song by Three Doors Down. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. It was Let Me Go. Yeah. Terrible.
So
Anyway. Okay.
while we're Googling that, Damien's going to climb up to the top of the boat war machine duck combo and get out his rifle and then like sort of scope out the coastline.
Okay. It looks. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Uh, 13?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I got to bring a quick dose of Tylenol.
Okay.
Be right back.
As you scope out the coastline, you see the first marker on the map to El Dorado.
Woo!
Fucking, like, oh god, I just blanked on the singer that did the entire soundtrack.
Elton John.
Thank you. How did I forget that?
It's kind of 50-50 with those movies. It's either Phil Collins or Elton John.
Yeah, it's true. It's one of the two. Also, like Michael Bolton, just like thrown in occasionally. Like
This
he did the
movie is
entire
so
Emperor's
good.
New Groove soundtrack.
Oh, did he really?
Yep. It was supposed to be Elton John, but Elton John had a schedule conflict.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Little boy's getting ready for bed and he's not happy. Needs some Tylenol. So yeah, you roll a 13 and it looks relatively safe. You notice that there is what appears to be like a clear, an area that's clear of like snow and ice, and it looks kind of tropic, and it sort of leads to this cave.
Like, I'm assuming we're supposed to head in that direction. Like, been a while since I've done a boat. Sure wish we
Yeah.
had a pirate that was conscious.
Oh
With
yeah,
eyeballs.
well, he's unconscious and has no eyeballs, but the war machine and rolls on to land and rolls to us, slows down and stops.
Amphibious.
Can I take off the duck shit now?
Well, it's still amphibious if you do, but yeah, you can take off the duck stuff.
Quack, quack.
You're like, all right. Remember, look at Malice and Bladus.
Yeah.
Be like, when Mischief wakes up, we tell them that the shock knocked it off.
I understand completely.
Under one condition.
Go on.
I get that guy that's in the tentacles. I get his nose and his ears.
You can have
Yes.
all. You can have. I don't give a fuck about that guy. Sure.
I like you more and more. Okay. I'll take
As
some
you
road
guys are
food.
having this conversation, you notice this. He's similar to Bladus in like the fact that he's a giant bug, but a spider that looks to be about 6'4" or 6'5" is just casually walking by, just walking towards the green area.
Hate this already. I'm gonna start like put my hand on my pistol.
He just looks over at you and he goes, "What's up?"
Hi. Spider person. Hey, do you I feel like it's racist to ask if you two know each other.
1, yes. 2, yes.
Yes, it's
Alright.
racist.
He
Yes.
goes, "What's up, homie?" And the spider daps Bladus up.
Okay. Well, I assume that this was your destination all along.
As you're talking, 2 praying mantises come walking out of the cave. One is about 6 foot, the other is about 5'8", and is definitely a female.
Don't do it. Don't do
I
it.
don't understand. What's the problem here?
Oh, hey man, what's up?
If you
Hi.
fuck it,
Oh,
it will eat your head.
You're worried she's gonna eat him, right?
Yeah. That's what happens. I've seen Animal Planet.
A little. You notice that behind them, a little praying mantis that's about 2 foot 8.5 comes walking out like that.
I don't. Wait. How? Wait.
You see, you're being racist still.
I.
It's called microaggressions, Damien.
What part of? I'm sorry.
So insensitive.
I.
As he twiddles the eyeballs that he just took out of this man's skull.
You know, fuck this. Here, I'm just gonna shove a case of beer into It was great traveling with you up until the last 30 seconds. Loved it.
What the taller praying mantis is like? You guys want to come hang out? Come train? We're just we're training in there. If you want to hang out for a little while.
I don't have
Training.
any change.
Yeah, we're doing some martial arts. It's the
Is
dojo.
it Southern Mantis Kung Fu?
No, that's racist.
Fucking.
Damien, please.
No, it's Avernus Jiu-Jitsu. You want
I've made it a little weird, so I think I'm just going to ride what's left of my buzz and maybe get in maybe drive across the hellscape. We are on kind of a somewhat timed mission. I don't.
Okay, that's cool. Hey man, don't be racist,
It is not. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
you kind
not.
of feel like you were a little bit.
Are you pulling a Rosie O'Donnell? Are you trying to blame the substances for your bigotry?
It's a smart move. You can't take responsibility if it's the drink.
Hey man, it's cool. We're all cool. Don't worry. You're not hey, we all make mistakes, right? I get it. I'm a big praying mantis. She's a big praying mantis. That's our little baby praying mantis, and he's a big spider. It's cool. He's a big roach. It's totally cool, man.
I just hope that you have a great day, and that was the last thing I'm going to say to you as I get into this car and drive away.
Well, Bladus, is there anything that you'd like to say or do before you part ways with your friends?
Well, it's been real and it's been fun, but saying it's real fun or it was real fun would be a lie. I almost got ate by a fish. You wouldn't let me eat the pig.
I'll let you eat the shark.
Listen, if you could have seafood or bacon, which would you pick?
Seafood.
Seafood?
That's wrong. Your opinion is wrong. We've all heard the jokes. Bacon. Anyways, I found this really nice stick before y'all showed up, and I'd like you to have this really nice stick.
Wow.
And
As he hands it over to you, one of you can roll a perception check.
Is it his antenna?
That's a 22.
So it's
6.
about 4 feet long. It appears to be made of either ash wood or maybe ebony. It's kind of got like it's pretty straight as far as sticks go. It's just like a little bit of a minor curve, really smooth. It's got like a little bit of another piece coming off of it, kind of like a sword. It's a really good stick. Like, this is just a really nice. It's a good stick.
When I swing it, does it do the like really cool like?
It gives you a
little-
nice.
Like, oh, I like that. This is mine.
Yep, it's just a really nice stick.
Sick.
Sick.
Hey, well,
No, it's not a dick joke. It's a boy joke because
Yep.
yeah,
No,
it's a boy joke because it's just a really good stick.
it's the cure to male loneliness.
It's a cure to male loneliness is a really good stick. When I told that to AJ, I was like, hey, if I tell you to give them a really good stick, do you know what I mean? He's like, I know exactly what you mean. You say good stick. I was like, I figured you would. Cool. And so that's where we'll call it there. By the way, for those unaware, the giant spider was our Muay Thai, was a reference to our Muay Thai coach at our gym, and the 2 praying mantises were myself and Courtney. So,
Aw.
and the little one was Dante.
Cute.
So you're in your like little in-game nod to yourself. Call me racist.
I like that. Good call.
He knew you really weren't. He was just giving you a hard time. I wouldn't actually choose praying mantis, but I can't remember the bug that AJ gave me that he approximated me to be. So praying mantis was me struggling, like praying mantis.
Oh, antlion larva.
That's right, antlion larva. Fuck. And you microaggression them, you sick fuck. That's what your wife said. It wasn't a microaggression. It's okay, John.
It's pretty macro aggression, honestly.
So yeah, that is it. Favorite parts, Sumner. This was a very silly session, so thank you guys for bearing with me.
Just the vibe of hanging out with the roach while we were like Malice actually getting along with like the very black and white, like, why aren't we eating them kind of thing. I like exploring drunk Malice and what do they. Anytime I make a character, I'm like, I don't know how they're going to act when certain things happen. So, I thought that and Damien trying to protect Mr. Oikums was funny.
Mr. Oikums has been possibly the most fun, unintentional, like. So, John, because she showed up last week. So, what happened was, and for those unaware, missed last week's session. To get to where they were, they came across a band of pirates. And somehow through that conversation, the captain of that ship, who was not a pig, who was actually a tiefling named Arshun, said that they had been captured in life by Circe, who turned his whole crew into pigs and refused to turn them back. He escaped with his crew, so now they're just all stuck as pigs, and they all died because Mischief cut their anchor, so it unintentionally led them get trapped in a whirlpool and die. So the whole crew is pigs. So Mr. Oinkums is not actually a pig, but a very small something. We don't know what. Maybe he's a goblin, maybe he's a gnome, maybe he's a dwarf. Who knows? He's just very small and in little pirate clothes, and Ash wanted him and took him. So now Mr. Oinkums is your friend.
Look, I love Mr. Oinkums. I would die for Mr. Oinkums.
We understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
John, what was
noble.
your favorite part?
My least favorite part was when I microaggression to the insects.
It's okay, buddy.
The important part is that you acknowledged it.
Yeah, you acknowledged it. You understood that you were wrong, so it's okay.
It's because you're the nicest person we've ever met. We know that you would never do that.
Yeah,
so it's
and
funny
never in
it was funny to blame
years
you.
would you even
Yeah.
think about it.
I think I really enjoyed the vibing on the boat and just sort of like everybody shooting the shit and just talking. Honestly, that was like just
Some beers with the boys.
honestly like we do so much like in these like sessions and like they're so like high energy that we rarely get a chance to just sort of like talk about our characters. Like,
yeah, it's nice.
Like everyone knew that I was, like not actually dead and just cast into hell, but I didn't get to talk about like why and like what happened.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
I agree.
It was a slice of life episode. AJ, what was your favorite part?
Slice of that shark's life.
Yeah, we did.
I liked how I got to put some bug facts out there. Y'all were pretty good at dodging some of my trap cards. I kept on saying the way Mom used to make, which saved y'all from learning about what baby cockroaches eat. And their mom's poop.
Cool.
Which is how they learn what they are supposed to eat as they get older, which is why a lot of pesticides don't work anymore. Because if mommy roach doesn't eat the poison, baby roach ain't going to eat the poison. It's
wow.
It's an adaptive evolution. So, and I liked the vibing. As soon as I knew about the artificer, I was like, he's responsible for my character dying. Like,
yeah,
I need to have like.
he actually pitched that idea like when we first started playing, and like we set up the fact that he was going to be a guest. He was like, "Can Damien have killed me?" I was like, "Yes, absolutely."
I was
Not like you directly did it, but your work did it, and I was like, "Yes, I love that," because again, you're seeing the impact that your work has had on things.
I think. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's just like it was just when that popped up, I was like, shit.
He was not going to be mad about it.
It's the second episode in a row that we've and I think it's really cool like happenstance storytelling where we have, as an evil campaign, going through hell, we are encountering people we have killed. I think that is that's cool as hell.
It is really cool.
Because I encountered Arshun, I took his eye.
That was very fun. I really enjoyed that.
I did too. And Damien encountered. It's just fun. I love that. And it hasn't created confrontation either. It's just created interesting roleplay. And I
think to me that's what makes it interesting. Because obviously, like, I think you can immediately go into the like, oh, we're gonna fight about it. But it's also kind of like a little pointless in a way.
We're already here.
We're here. Yeah. We're dead, or we died. Like, we lived a life, we died, we're here. Like, and we're now making a new life. So it's like,
what are you gonna do? Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, is it a point? Do I have a worse or better life because I'm here dead? So
right.
No, it's good times. It's good times at the OK Corral. That was my favorite part. I had to change a good bit of what I had planned initially. I feel like it keeps happening, but it's okay. I still love it, but I had a pretty good time. Just you guys vibing and chilling, and again, just exploring those kind of character backgrounds and all that good stuff. So. I had a really fun. And I had a lot of fun. AJ, thanks for joining us, buddy. I'm glad we finally got you on.
Yeah, that was super fun. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
I had a good time, and I just want to shout out, sometimes it's just awesome to play a character that's never going to get better. Like, like they're not going to have any growth. They're just going to...
They know who they are.
You want to know what's on Blattis's bill of sentence? What's on Blattis's... Oh, he said it. He ate people and partied.
Yep.
He partied and ate people, and if that's wrong, he don't want to be right.
Mm-hmm. This guy.
Yeah.
He gets it.
I like this guy. That was like, I think that was kind of my favorite bit, where Malice was just like, yes, I appreciate this bug man.
He's never met anyone who understands that before. That's new to him.
Cool. Well, that's all. We'll be back next week. We are winding down here in our journey through hell. Like, we are going to start reaching the end of our game soon. The plan tentatively is Curse of Strahd's gonna start mid to late April. It's probably leaning more towards not April, mid to late March. So we're probably looking at more late March for a start on that. But we will be wrapping up. Wrapping up Avernus, coming to the end of the road, into the journey.
All right, so we're gonna raid the Dirty Rollers RPG.
I was gonna raid Candles and Coasters since
Let's do that.
Toys,
Candles and Coasters.
I've already got it. Bam.
Oh, you already got it. Nice, dude.
Hey, baby.
Well done. What's our raid phrase?
What is our raid phrase?
Oh boy.
4 more episodes. If we have everyone between now and then, about.
AJ, what is cockroaches or what that they like to be touched on all sides?
Thigmophilic.
Thigmophilic. How do you spell that?
I think it's THIGMAPHILIC. Yeah.
Let me double check that. That's now in my Google search history. Yep. Philic. 2 L's, it looks like. I know. Oh, it's 1 L. You're right. Yeah, Thigmophilic. That's exactly how it sounds.
Thigmophilic.
With an I, though.
Smile, you son of a bitch. I was so happy you said that. Cool. Well, we love you guys. Shawty's Sigmophilic. Oh, shit. All right, cool. we'll be back and think about the fact that Shawty be Sigmophilic. We love you, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.
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 Have a beautiful time.
Boom. Rated.